Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. He is a South African-born American businessman who helped start PayPal and SpaceX, which makes rockets and spacecraft. He was also one of the first big investors in Tesla, a company that makes electric cars, and its CEO. Musk also purchased Twitter in the year 2022. Mr. Musk was born in South Africa. He and his brother sold homemade chocolate Easter eggs door-to-door when they were young, and he made his first computer game when he was 12 years old. He said his childhood was hard because his parents split up, he was bullied at school, and he had Asperger's syndrome. He left home as soon as he could to go to college. He went to Canada and then to the University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League school, to study economics and physics. Mr. Musk's first wife, Justine Musk, who met him in college and married him in 2000, said that he was not a man who takes no for an answer even before he made a lot of money. After getting into a graduate program in physics at Stanford University, Elon Musk dropped out and started two technology companies during the dot-com boom of the 1990s. Among these were a web software company and an online banking company that became PayPal and was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion in 2002. He put his money into a new rocket company called SpaceX, which he hoped would be a cheaper alternative to NASA. He also put money into a new electric car company called Tesla, where he was chairman of the board until he became CEO in 2008. People say that the two companies changed their industries, even though they sometimes came close to going out of business. In a biography written in 2015, Ashley Vance called Elon Musk a confrontational know-it-all with a lot of ego. But he also said that he was bad at dancing and was a shy public speaker. Mr. Musk has been divorced 3 times, twice by the same woman. He is honest about his bad habits and often talks about how much he likes to smoke marijuana. In the news, he's been called both a mad genius and Twitter's biggest troll. He's known as much for his big goals as for his small fights. He's also been sued by regulators, investors, and others over things like racial discrimination and whether or not his claims are true. All of his contradictions seem to be part of what makes him interesting, and they haven't stopped him from making a lot of money. Forbes and Bloomberg now rank him as the richest person in the world. He has a net worth of about $250 billion, which is tens of billions more than rivals like Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. That's mostly based on the value of the 17% of Tesla shares he owns. Since the beginning of 2020, the value of the company's stock has increased by a factor of 10, which some people think is too much. This is because the company's output has gone up and it has started making regular profits. Mr. Musk also supports digital currencies and is involved in a number of smaller businesses, such as the Boring Company, which builds tunnels, and Neuralink, an experimental brain-computer startup. Mr. Musk is proud of the fact that he is a workaholic. He has said many times that he is not in business just to make money, and he said it again recently in reference to his takeover of Twitter. In 2002, Mr. Musk became an American citizen. People have tried to put him in a political box, but he has refused, calling himself half Democrat and half Republican, politically moderate, and independent. That doesn't mean he hasn't talked about politics. He has gotten himself into some of the world's most heated political fights. He said that China should set up a special administrative zone in Taiwan, and he suggested ways to end the war in Ukraine that many of the country's top leaders strongly disagreed with. In the US, he moved to Texas to escape California's rules and taxes. He fought union organizers and called coronavirus lockdowns fascist in 2020. One of the first business leaders to stop working with Trump, he quit the White House Business Council after Trump pulled out of a climate deal. But he's also said he doesn't like President Joe Biden, who he thinks ignores Tesla while promoting electric cars. According to Politico, he has given only $100,000 in direct political donations since 2004. In the early years, he gave about the same amount to both parties. In 2011, he gave to former President Barack Obama, and in 2015, he gave to Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton. More recently, he has focused on Republicans. He is a top supporter of the American Civil Liberties Union, a non-profit group in the U.S. that is known for fighting for values like free speech. Reports, though, say that most of Mr. Musk's donations went to his own charitable foundations, which will eventually give the money to other organizations. He recently said that he thinks of his businesses as a form of charity because they try to solve big problems, like climate change in the case of Tesla. Last fall, when the head of the United Nations World Food Programme asked billionaires to make one-time donations to help solve the world's food crisis, Mr. Musk was skeptical. Musk attended Queen's University in Penn in Philadelphia. He studied physics and economics in 1997. He enrolled in physics graduate school at Stanford but left after 2 days because he thought the internet could change society more. Zip2 provides maps and directories to online newspapers. In 1999, Compaq bought Zip2 for $307 million, and Musk founded X.com, which became PayPal. PayPal cost eBay $1.5 billion in 2002. Musk thinks humanity must become multiplanet. The rocket launcher price bothered him. He founded SpaceX to make cheap rockets. The Falcon 1 and Falcon 9 were designed to cost less than competing rockets. The 2018 Falcon Heavy was designed to launch 117,000 pounds, 53,000 kilograms, for one-third the cost of Boeing's Delta IV Heavy. Starship replaces Falcon 9 and Heavy. Musk was interested in electric cars and helped fund Tesla Motors, later renamed Tesla, in 2004. Tesla's first car, the Roadster, could travel 394 kilometers on a single charge. It was a sports car that could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds, unlike most electric vehicles. The 2010 IPO raised $226 million. 2 years later, Tesla's Model S sedan was praised for its performance. Musk proposed the Hyperloop, a pneumatic tube in which a pod carrying 28 passengers could travel 350 miles, 560 kilometers, between Los Angeles and San Francisco in 35 minutes at nearly the speed of sound. Musk said the Hyperloop would cost $6 billion and carry up to 6 million people per year. Between SpaceX and Tesla, he couldn't do Hyperloop. Elon Musk joined Twitter in 2009 as @Elon Musk and gained 85 million followers by 2022. In August 2018, he tweeted about taking Tesla private at $420 per share with secured funding. $420 is a reference to April 20th, a cannabis holiday. The SEC sued Musk the following month, alleging his tweets were false and misleading. Musk threatened Tesla's board, so it rejected an SEC settlement. Musk criticized Twitter's content policies. SEC filings show Musk bought 9% of Twitter in April 2022. Twitter announced Musk would join the board, but he declined and offered $44 billion for $54.20 per share. He'd become Twitter's sole owner. Musk plans to improve the product and make the algorithms open source to increase trust and defeat spam bots. Musk said Twitter had not provided enough information about bot accounts and was in material breach of the purchase agreement in July 2022. Twitter's board chair said the company was committed to closing at the price and terms agreed upon with Mr. Musk. Twitter sued Musk to buy it. Shareholders accepted Musk's offer in September 2022. Musk completed the deal in October despite legal issues.